weep, grana weep, ninny bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. So I'm coming back at you again today with another figure review. So today we're going to take a look at the Mech Fans Toys Advanced Galvontron. So obviously this is Mech Fan Toys take on Galvatron. They call it the Galvontron, not Galvatron. So yeah, and this is I've picked this guy up from AliExpress, and we'll take a little quick look at him and see what we think. So for those of you who don't know, Galvatron is the evolved, I guess, or the other version of Megatron, certainly in the movie, who gets evolved by Unicron after his final battle with Optimus Prime. So let's have a look at Galvontron. It's not Galvatron, it's Galvontron, and he's advanced. We'll see if you're advanced. I'm not sure exactly with this one. So Mech Fans Toys. This is not the first time that I've picked something up from Mech Fans Toys, but I do believe this is the first review that I've done for them. And yeah, let's have a look. Usually they're not too bad. This one I feel is yeah, it's not all I would have hoped it was, but certainly. The box, whenever you get a Mech Fans Toys, has fantastic artwork. I think sometimes they do steal some of this artwork from DeviantArt, but it's always got some very nice artwork here, and you can see Galvatron or Galvontron 07 here. Really standout artwork, just popping it out of the box there. Really nice. And then on the side again, something written in Japanese, MF07 advanced, and then really cool Galvatron standing over Cybertron. Looks like the golden age of Cybertron because of the color of it. Very nice. And then at the back we have Hot Rod with the Matrix for some reason, and then we have Galvontron with his with the Matrix of Leadership. Yeah, we'll come on to that. Not sure what he's seen there that scared the hell out of him, but he doesn't seem like a very happy chappy on that picture. At the top we have a barcode, at the bottom we have some writing that I definitely can't understand, and on the other side we have the full picture of what we saw on the back, which is not the best picture there. Is that Unicron maybe? Yeah, that's Unicron behind him. Obviously they've clipped this out of something else, and then at the side we have, must be Galvontron in Japanese, and then MF07 advanced. So the box, as always, looks pretty nice, definitely to display it with. And then we also get the Destructions for this one. Very simple. He transforms only in 9 steps. Yeah, and we'll go through those 9 steps in a second. Then we come on to the main event himself. So this is Galvontron, or Galvatron in his tank mode. Obviously the tank mode that wiped Starscream out in the movie, and this is, it's a Galvatron tank mode. It doesn't hide the transformation too well here, but Galvatron's tank mode, I guess, is always a bit of an odd one, the transformation on this, I guess. This for me is way too long. This obviously needs to be shorter most of the time, that you just get this bit sticking out, but this just kind of plugs in. You can just pull it off and you see that, yeah, the arm cannon just kind of plugs in here. Then it makes it look a little bit elongated and a little bit odd. And the plastic on this guy doesn't feel too bad. The plastic on this feels pretty good. The rest of it is quite soft and a little bit squishy, I guess. He plugs together okay. Lots of purple plastic. Some nice detailing, little bits. Some molded details here on it. But all in all, it's quite a, yeah, it's a Galvatron kind of no wheels. The treads don't move. yeah, you know, it's an okay-ish looking. There's no play features really. No, the tank it just kind of sits there. Nothing moves. Nothing does anything. This goes up and down if you really need it to, and that's really all I can say about this tank. It's not a great looking Galvatron tank. It actually wasn't the reason that I picked up the figure in the first place, which is good. For a size comparison here, I can bring out some other of the Mech Fans toys. So this is the Mech Fans toy Shakticon. So obviously even though they're from the same company, they don't scale too well. This is the Mech Fans toys Megatron, which we can see is actually bigger than the other two. So you can see from a scale point of view, it doesn't scale too well, even though it's all from the same line. So now we can get on to the transformation, and this is where we can really start to see some of the potentially some of the issues. If it happens while I'm transforming it, then cool. If not, then I'll show you afterwards where the real issues with this figure start to take shape. But you transform him in very easy steps. First of all, remove the cannon. You then fold up the body, fold out his little arms, and you push the body down. Then fold out the legs so the knees snap back to position. Fold out the legs so that the knees snap back. Feet, and then finally you twist his body, and there we go. Yeah, so there's your first challenge with this Galvatron. Is the Galvontron. He just, at any given moment, he just falls to two separate pieces. Why not, eh? Why not? And then you just fold the arms down so that the wheels just snap to the back. And then you can attach the arm cannon, and there you finally have Galvontron. So then we have Galvontron, Galvatron, and he's this mode, he looks aesthetically, for me, he looks okay. He looks a little bit like you should be in a Transformers blind bag, and to be fair, the plastic on it probably feels a little bit like the kind of plastic you would get on one of those blind bag figures. His articulation and things we'll get into in a second, but from a distance, this is why I picked up the figure. From a distance, for me, he actually looks not too bad. But when you get hands on and you touch the figure, that's when you start to have your challenges. Let's have a little look at the head sculpt. The head sculpt as a Galvatron head sculpt is okay. Obviously, with this being a KO, there is no Decepticon logos or anything like that, because it's not an official release. There's no Decepticon logos on him, but the head sculpt's pretty cool. He's got his nice little red eyes there, not too bad. Obviously no painted details on the side, on his shoulder pads. There are some molded details, little bits of molded details in and around the hands. The legs, I think these are the best piece of this figure. The legs look really cool. Some nice painted details there, quite a bit of molded detail. Arm cannon looks okay when it's in this mode. The other mode looks shocking. Around the back, they just gave up. Yeah, it's just flat. You can see all the screws. Don't look at my back. Don't look at the back of me. You know I'm hiding. Yeah, they just gave up at the back. There's no detailing, nothing really at the back. You can see all the hollowness and everything. They just gave back. But this is a budget figure. I'll go through the price point on it at the end. Articulation wise, you get head twist on the top, obviously just left to right. You get some arm movement here. The arms will rotate at a full 360. This is really weird that you have to kind of, if you play with this figure over and over again, you are going to wear out the arm piece here, because it just rubs up against that. You see there? It rubs up against this over and over and over again, and in the end this piece will definitely just wear down. Then you get some range of motion there. Hands don't articulate at all, there's no movement in the hands, but you do get some on the elbow, but it's all restricted by these wheels that are here. Legs at the hips, you get a good range of motion at the hips, and then you can move his side plates to the side, and then you can get a good range of motion out to the side. Can he ninja kick? Yes, he can ninja kick. Nice, well done, Galvatron. Galvontron. And then at the knees, you get a good knee bend. There's some swivel here as well. You can bring them all the way around. And the toes get toe articulation because of the transformation. You also get added knee bend here because of the transformation as well. Hip swivel, as we've already seen, we get a hip swivel. We also get a disembowelment action as well as a hidden play feature that keeps happening time and time again whenever you touch this figure at all. So you can get a full 360 at the hips and also completely disembowel your figure if that's what you wish to do. So the posability on this guy is okay. It's not perfect, but you know, he has some pretty good posability, I guess. Other challenges with this guy, he was supposed to come with a matrix of leadership. If we look back at the back of the packet, we can see quite clearly that this dude should have come with a matrix, which was another reason why I picked this up. A little matrix on a chain. Unfortunately, mine, and I've seen some comments as well on AliExpress that not only mine, but others haven't come with this little matrix. So yeah, a very big disappointment there, as that was something I was really hoping to get with this. But hats off to the guys over at AliExpress. They completely sorted me out, gave me some money back on the figure, which was great. So if we have a little look now at the way that this guy scales with some of the other Mech Fans Toys lines, we can see there how he scales with, first of all, the transformed Shakticon. We can see they scale actually quite well together. And then if we put in one of my favorite figures, actually, so the Megatron from Mech Fans Toys is actually one of my favorite figures. I really like this guy. Just not out the way there. But you can see that actually, although the robot modes, the alt modes did not scale very well at all, the bot modes actually scale very well together for these three. So it's just the alt modes that are a little bit of a challenge there. Megatron or Megatroon as he's called there is actually a really good figure. I need to do a review on him. He comes with loads of accessories and the transformation on him is pretty cool as well. So I'll probably do a review on him at some point, but yeah, very cool. So that's how they all scale together. So then it comes down to whether or not I would recommend this to you, and I would say no. I would not recommend that you pick up this guy. Obviously, what I've shown you already, you know, he does come apart at the drop of a hat. The price point on this guy, don't get me wrong, I paid I think it was about £10, so dollars wise I think he comes out at about $15 probably. And yeah, he is 10 to $15 worth of product, I guess. But I would even say that he's worth less than that. I certainly got less than what I was bargaining for, and I've picked things up from Mech Fan Toys before. Like I said, I really like their version of Megatron, so I was really looking forward to this version of Galvatron, even if he didn't come with quite so many accessories, and in fact mine came with none. AliExpress, thank you very much for sorting me out on that. They gave me a discount because he didn't come with the Matrix. So guys, Let me know down in the comments whether or not you picked this guy up. Were you disappointed? Did yours come with a matrix? Mine certainly didn't. Are you gonna pick this guy up? Hopefully this will help you make your mind up on whether or not he is actually worth picking up, but like I say, I would not actually pick this guy up. So guys, thanks a lot for checking out my content. If you want to see more from myself, then make sure you like, share and subscribe, and if not, I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, in a bit, peace.